Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I will be sharing with you 11 things which I learned in my first year of university. I am now in my second year and I am a business management student. So if you're going to university this year or you are currently at university, you just want to watch the video, I do hope this helps you in some way or another. So I did actually make a TikTok on this and it actually did very well, so I just thought I'd go into more detail about the things that I learned from my first year of university in this video. The first thing that I put was don't assume people were raised like you. In your first year of uni, you will literally meet so many different types of people. You'll meet people at uni, you'll meet people from your accommodation, you'll meet people on nights out, you'll meet so many different people. The assumption that people that you may get on with are the same as you, like, that is not necessarily the case. Not everyone has the same intentions as you. I think if you be strong-willed and you hold your core of who you are, you'll actually learn more about yourself as well throughout learning about others. And just to add to that, obviously be careful with who you're spending a lot of your time with, because that will naturally rub off on you. Number 2, your uni room is your space. Emphasis on your, like, don't feel obliged to have all your friends gathered in your room. I feel like your first year, you really just don't know anybody. Your room is your space, so create an environment that you look forward to coming back to at the end of the day. This is going to be your new home. Make it yours. I feel like with my room, I definitely, well, in my first year, my room was so cozy. I think that's really nice to have your own personal touches on your room. Don't keep it plain. Add things, you know, add fairy lights, add candles, photos of family and friends. I'd say I definitely value my space way different to how I did in my first year now. Number 3, you don't need to buy every single freshers ticket. So I know that one thing before I moved to university was kind of like, I know there's going to be freshers events and I know that freshers is a thing, but which freshers tickets should I book? I want to book some before I get to uni, because what if they sell out and then everyone's going and I can't go? Don't feel afraid that you're not going to get into a freshers event, or don't feel that everyone's going to freshers events, because let me tell you one thing, I brought a wristband that was for multiple different freshers events and I didn't use the wristband once. So don't be fooled, guys, because actually you'll find that you meet people even on the first day of moving in. You're going to meet people and they might be like, oh, why don't you come to our flat and we're holding prees here and then we're all going to go to this place. It's not all freshers. It is a lot of just chilling with different people, and that's okay. So don't feel stressed out about buying your freshers ticket. People think that it's such a big thing and then you get to uni and you're like, hold on a second, it's really not that big of a deal. I think it's also important to just state that it's not just about freshers events and going to the club. Exploring your city that you're in. So if you're moving away like myself, so I moved to Birmingham for university, I think a lot of my time was also spent, you know, exploring the city. There's other ways to spend your money, guys, so hold back on the freshers tickets. Also, quick tip, if it says that an event is free, first 100 tickets are free, this free, that free, from experience I wouldn't necessarily go to the event, because sometimes it's just not, you know, you can decide that for yourself. Number 4, it's okay to indulge in your own company. I know that obviously going into your first year of university, people think that you're going to be spending a lot of time with people all the time, and let me just put one thing straight, that's not necessarily the truth, because although you might spend a lot of time out and about, you're going to come back to your room at the end of the day and it will be you. Really indulging in your own company is something so important that I definitely did in my first year. You do spend a lot of time with others, and I think naturally you sometimes, I mean, I personally felt that, oh, you know, today I just want a me day, like I want to go for a stroll into town just by myself, and I want to go grab coffee just by myself, I want to do shopping by myself. Like, it's okay to indulge in your own company. Don't feel bad about it. It's actually really important. Going into your second year, you might not be with so many people, as many people as you were in your first year. Number 5, capture memories for reflection. So yeah, says what it says. Literally just capture videos, pictures, get a digital camera, you know, have all of the memories from your first year, because it's only gonna happen once. There's nothing like first year. My second year does not even come close to my first year. It's just a whole different buzz and excitement, and like everyone's just so open and willing to meet new people, and it's just so good, guys. It's so good. People say that your first year of university will fly by. I'm here to tell you it does fly by. It literally goes so quickly. And another thing about university is like you actually finish uni a lot earlier than people say. So for instance, you start in September, okay, cool, like the end of September, and then you actually finish, I feel like I finished in April in my first year. So yeah, it does go really quickly, so just enjoy it. Print your photos out, don't just keep them on your phone, and yeah, just capture every moment. Capture every moment, guys. Number 6, look at this picture, guys. This is the picture I used on the TikTok account. Wait, this one right here. This was actually on a very early morning before uni. I put, no day is perfect, take your time and don't be too hard on yourself. I think sometimes I am very hard on myself. I think being a new uni student, it's actually weird because a lot of people take it very slowly, and a lot of people are like, oh, it's just your first year, like it's really not that deep. I think I just am all about making that good first impression, so I do like to be timely about things. Don't be too hard on yourself when things don't go right. I mean, this is a prime example of something where I was like, oh my god, I want to make a really nice breakfast this morning, I've got really early start, but I'm still gonna make it happen. Really tried, you know, being quick as well, rushing, and I just ended up spilling my coffee absolutely everywhere. And then actually that just made me slower and set me back. And yeah, but you're gonna have a lot of those days at uni, to be honest, where, you know, the day doesn't go perfectly. There are a couple of days where you might literally do nothing. It's okay, like it's actually alright. Okay, number 7, you'll meet so many people in September which may not be the friends that you finish your first year with. And then I put, it's all part of the journey and definitely contributes to character growth. Will develop as a person without even realizing. So yeah, definitely, you know, you will meet so many people in your first year of uni. It's okay to literally have, you know, people that are on your course, and people that you can go on a night out with, and people in your flat that you're really close with. Or it's good to have different groups of people which that you get on with, because at university, you know, sometimes you're gonna need that. You're gonna end the year with the people you're supposed to end the year with. You definitely become more aware of circumstances, people, situations, yourself, life. These are very big life lessons, whether they're small or big. In my first year, I remember the first time I went home since living out, and I didn't really notice any difference in my behaviour, but my mum said to me that she could tell that I had been away from home in that sense, like in a good way. I just became more of a solid character, and I became more individual, because I've always grown up with it being me and my sister, me and my big sister, me and my big sister, and my sister's gone off to uni, and then I'm at uni now. Number 8, you might enjoy cooking, you might not enjoy cooking. I'll tell you right now that a pot noodle, you know, oven food is not going to get you your whole way through uni. For some people, maybe this is definitely an opportunity and a window for you to learn to cook. Get to know what you do and don't like. I think incorporating like fresh food into your uni diet is really important. I can actually film what I eat in my day. Actually, I really want to film that video. Learn to cook a variety of meals. Don't want to be eating the same thing day in, day out. Another thing to add, one thing I actually noticed moving in, both in my first and second year actually, so the day after I move in, it's really weird. I literally just don't have an appetite. Like, I'll make a meal and won't want to eat it. So I feel like my first day and second day, I just kind of snack, which I wouldn't recommend, but maybe I'm not the only person that doesn't have an appetite on the first and second day after moving into uni. Number 9, your first year is as easy as you make it. Find the balance. find your balance. Actually, a lot of people told me that my first year would be so easy, you know, it doesn't count, none of your grades count, it doesn't really matter, don't go to your lectures, you don't need to complete this work, you don't need to complete that work. I think that's very wrong, to be honest. Understanding that I'm in my first year and I want to have fun and I want to do everything that I want to do, but I am here, most of us, I am here for the reason that I want to get this degree. So you get to set your assignment at the very start of the year, so that'll be in like September time. Then you have until December, this is how it works on my course, then you have until December to submit 3 assignments. So they could be like 3,000 word essays each, they could be presentations, it could literally be anything. And in December is when you basically have your deadline, but from September to December you have lectures, you have seminars, you have a lot of content to learn. Within that time you also have meeting new people, going out to different places. A lot goes on within those months, but I think just finding that, like I say, balance. So being like, okay, I'm going out for dinner tonight, so in the day I need to complete this, this and this. I would say that your first year does count. I think that it's a good taster of finding a little bit of routine for your second year, because I know that first year is definitely not the most routinely year, full stop. Being in a routine, somewhat of a routine, did definitely help me with my second year, because let me tell you, second year is completely different to your first year of university. Number 10, try to be an early bird some days. It will honestly boost your mood. If you're waking up at 10 o'clock every day, or you're waking up at 12 o'clock every day, you are not going to feel your best. Get enough sleep, get your 8 hours sleep, wake up at a good time, open your blinds, open your window, make your bed, make a really nice breakfast, go for a walk, get out and embrace living out. Maybe give yourself Saturdays and Sundays that you can have a lie-in, but throughout the week you wake up early. So finally, number 11, be you. That is so cringy and so cheesy, but that is the best advice I could literally give. Don't change who you are for anybody. Remain you. And when things happen or you question yourself, like, really question yourself and think, is this something that I like? Is this something that I want to do? Is this something that suits who I am as a person? Like, really ask yourself that, because yeah, we're here to have fun and have a good time, but there are so many points within your first year that you will have moments of questioning, and if you don't stay that extra second to question yourself, you might just go ahead and do something that you might regret or might wish you never did. Stay true to yourself. And there can be times where you think that maybe you're not finding the right people. Eventually you will meet the right people, you will meet the right friends, maybe join societies that you like the sound of, because you're most likely going to be around and surrounded by people that have the same interest as you. You know, your first year can be so daunting, and I remember the feeling, but I also remember this excitement of, oh my goodness, I'm literally moving out, I'm going to a new city, I can do whatever I want to do. That is a big thing, the fact that you can do whatever you want to do. You can go in many directions with that, but I would definitely say stay true to yourself. Everything happens for a reason, like the smallest thing to the biggest thing happens for a reason. There's so many things in my first year that I'm like, imagine if that never happened. Like, that would be so crazy, because what then would have happened? But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped at least 1 or 2 people. I just remember how I felt before starting uni, and these are the types of videos that I wish, you know, I could have watched or listened to, with that realistic depth, the experience of a student that's been there, done that. And I feel like I want to be that for people if I can. So yeah, if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you incredibly soon.